I got to keep on moving. Oh my, what the, dude, I pressed a button and my volume dropped like 50%. Chill, bud. What the fuck? Running so fast. All right. Good morning, everybody. Hello. I am late as shit. I'm sort of making the stride to go live right now and not just take the night because I have Academy coming up and I cannot stream part of Academy. So I want to try and get a couple hours in. Yeah, I flat out slept in. I had to do a couple things today. I took a quote unquote nap, but it was one of those like, I'm going to take a nap before stream this way.
Nice.
She was the female version of Cornwall.
Hello. Oops. Oh God. All right. Where am I? Oh, this is the lobby. Oops. This is not where I want to be. This is not where I want to be. Go, 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 go. Run. Oh no. I got to keep on moving. Where the fuck am I going? This is awkward. Hello. Okay. What time is Academy? No fucking idea. I do not. I'll say this much. Preference. Don't ask any questions about Academy because they haven't told me anything. I don't know. I'm getting DMs and questions about, hey, what's going on with Academy? I don't know. I don't know. They haven't told me anything. No one has told me anything. I haven't had word about anything. I've been informed it's just this weekend, and hey, Chris, by the way, be sure you're there at this undetermined time that no one has talked about. You should really be there. So, I don't know. I don't know. Find out in RP. Yeah, find out in RP on this undetermined time for this OOC meeting that we need to have. That we cannot stream. I don't know. Umber, thank you for the gifted sub. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Oh, I forgot black bars. Oh God, no. Okay, there we go. What's that pet the streamer emo? I don't know. I don't know. What's that 911? Ooh, wait, that looks like, what is that? Partner had to tumble down the mountain, need EMS. Okay. That's actually good to know. Maybe we'll go out there, so what's up? Actually, fuck it. I kind of want to go up there. Build me up. 125 radio check.
10-2.
Dispatch 125 1041 76 at 911 up north.
Welcome on duty, Fly.
Thank you. How's the shift been?
Doing good.
So you're aware, Flops, people are hunting again. There are hunting rifles out there. Large caliber ammunition. There's currently no real policing around it while the DOJ gets the charges out there. People with the firearms, not illegal at the moment. The hunting itself, not illegal. Just waiting for legislation from the DOJ.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Do we have a system we're following right now until we get caught up with the DOJ?
It's not really illegal, so I was asked by a judge to not do anything until the legislation is there, the charges are there, and we work on that.
Hey, firm. That works for me. No fucking way! Dude! Oh man, we're getting a kickstart on the fucking hunting thing, baby. Oh, is Stelio around? Oh, Stelio, please. Tell me Stelio's around. Tell me he's around. Ah! Oh wait, no, that's not ads. That's Simon. Hi, Simon. I thought that was ads.
133. I'm gonna be 10-7 on the roof, just getting some air and reports.
God damn it. Well. Oh my God. Hi, Simon. What's up, brother? How you doing? How are your donuts, by the way? I thought you were gonna call me at some point. All right. Let's. Now I kind of wanna. Units be advised, latest 911s. I'm gonna 76 down that way as soon as I clear this 911 up north. Hey, Ethan fell asleep, my man. I fell asleep. I apologize. I appreciate you all being here, though, even though it's kind of late as shit. 125, 23.
All these cleared up, bandaged up.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Flop.
How you doing?
Hey.
Hey.
Good, better than these guys. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay.
I didn't know you guys were all the way up here. I just wanted to come and say hi. Make sure you guys were good.
Hey. How you doing, Flop?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm probably better than you
You
right
look
now.
great.
Thanks,
yeah,
I appreciate
I've
it.
fallen so many
Probably,
times on this hill.
What are you doing up here?
Back on the
Well, we were-
cruising.
We were just having a chat on like this really nice scenic spot up there, and then it was nice and it was good, but then I like slipped and fell off the scenic spot, and so then from up there, and so they came once, and then I needed help getting back to my car, and then I got to the car, and by the time I got to the car, she had fallen again, which is why they came back down here again, and just hey, Ethan.
Okay.
She's alive.
All right. As long as you guys are good.
She's getting.
I'm gonna shoot back down to the city.
76, Central Medical 147.
You have a good one, Flop. Thank you.
You guys take care. So let me get this straight. Hunting is back. Flop's already pushing for wildlife conservation. I'm seething. I'm seething. This is good. This is actually good roleplay. This is great. This is great roleplay, actually. What the fuck? Oh my god. There's so many. Okay, that's actually huge. That's super exciting. All right. Damn, dude. I'm actually excited about that. Okay. That progresses Flop's story a little bit. That's good to know. I just want to get back to city limits. Anyway, how we all doing today? What's good? What's going on? How's your days been? Again, I apologize that I started the stream super fucking late. Like an hour and a half late. I don't know. I was considering starting at this time moving forward. I'm not sure. I haven't really decided. But today it was by accident. But like said, I won't be able to stream a couple days of Academy, so I wanted to show my face for a little bit. God forbid, just so that there was at least that level of you know. But what's up, Snapdragon? How you doing? Dispatch 125, show me back in service. 10-8. Where is everybody? I feel like We're getting calls, but no one's going out. What's going on right now? I see Turner. I see McNulty. I see Andrews. I see Slacks. Where? Okay, but actually though, hold up. Where is everybody? Is everyone at the PD? Bro, I'm going back to the PD. I'm not staying out in this fucking shit. What the fuck? I'm the only goddamn cop on duty? Ain't no goddamn way.
Back to 1723 CMC.
How's your day going so far, Chris? I slept in a little bit. Ooh. Jesus. Almost killed that guy. Almost killed that guy. Bikes flag 1060. God damn it. What the fuck? Okay.
Echo 1076, please.
Okay, nice. So yesterday we kind of left off on a quieter note. There wasn't a whole lot of like super big RP going on. It was actually kind of a slightly quieter shift 3, which is good. I'm not complaining. But there wasn't really a whole lot of progression going on. Excuse me. God damn. I'm drinking cold coffee I made earlier. But you guys will be very proud of me. I've continued to leave my heat on. It's not hot, but I just want to see what's going on here. I'm about to butt into a conversation.
It has to be our policy, or else it will turn into a massive shit show inside, which already has multiple times, but still.
Yeah.
So I'm with you, and I'm glad you're okay. I mean, like I said, as far as police work, I mean, I just wanted to know what exactly transpired because it seemed like you were attacked by 2 individuals. I wanted to see if it was provoked, it was kind of premeditated. Were they trying to go for your gun? Was this revenge? What was the purpose or the reason behind their actions?
I don't think it was personal. I mean, I think it was. I think knowing who it was after the fact.
Is it intimidating to eat a slice of pizza in front of a group of people?
He wanted to get a gun back.
You know what I'm saying? Is that like an intense thing to do to somebody? Like you're in a big group of people conversation.
I really don't think it was personal or nothing like that at all. Obviously, because shit, if it was if it was personal, they wouldn't have come after me. Because if they're gonna get shot by anybody, hey, let's be honest. I see 2 crackhead clowns, I'm probably gonna shoot them before they do anything wrong. I mean, just chances are, right? So I don't, hell.
If it's fresh,
well, you shouldn't do that because
I think it's even funnier.
But I'm just saying.
I think it's even funnier though if it's not fresh.
I'm just saying if
you know what I'm saying, like
if you roll the dice here on who they want to take their chances are, they probably don't.
If it's not fresh, could you imagine pulling out a cold slice of pizza at work in front of all your colleagues?
Else at the time, they had their MDT out.
Well, let me ask you something. Did you ask them why they did it? What was the reason behind it? They just wanted a PD gun again?
I think that's pretty clear that he wanted to get the gun back or get a gun. Yeah,
interesting. Because
which I think is.
I talked to Mr. Paul earlier today, and he seemed like he was done with that. He was ready to move on with his life. I mean, he looked homeless. He was walking around with a hiking backpack, begging for $1 or $2.
Oh shit!
I wonder what changed in the past hour or 2 to make him do something like this.
Right. Yeah, hell. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe that's not why. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, but, that's all I want to find out. Basically, that's all.
Yeah.
I have a question for everybody.
All right.
Do you guys fold your pizza?
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
You went to the hospital?
I think folding your pizza is a very New York
didn't actually
thing.
land the knife on me. I didn't shoot until he swung, but I honestly I just got lucky as shit because.
I think it's because New York slices are usually typically like bigger than your normal slice of pizza.
Okay. You know how I operate, right? My damn. I ain't going to do anything that's out of pocket or none of that, right? So, it's certainly not intentionally.
Gordwood goes. I don't typically do something that's out of pocket.
If I get in that scenario again, where. If I see somebody who has their knife up at me, I mean, I know damn well, like shit. I'm lucky as shit to survive it. You see what I'm saying? So.
Oh,
I need to-
absolutely, absolutely. And like you said, rolling dice can be risky because
Yeah.
what happened if you're not quick enough on grabbing your gun, you get stabbed and you die, right?
What if there ends up being 4 or 5 of them instead of just
Right.
1 or 2?
Right.
Hell, who knows? Yeah.
What if that was the first wave and there's more? Exactly, right? So it just
And
all those things.
realistically, if I pull out my gun, if he's ready to strike me, and I pull out and by the time I pull my gun out, he's gonna strike me immediately. You know, in a realistic sense. So that's why, it's not wise to even pull out my gun in that situation. But again, that's hindsight 2020, like you said.
It is. It is. You can sit there and just do what coulda, shoulda, woulda happened, right? I think we can sit there and play it through and through. But the most important thing is you're okay. I don't see anything wrong as far as the level of force you applied, as far as the police work. The only thing I would say is just be careful when it comes to senior buns and ticket sims in the future. That way,
Senior
you can jump again.
buns.
Yeah, and I think that's something we all should probably talk about soon, because
Senior
it's a very bad
buns.
situation, and people can just do that. You see what I'm saying? Like
That happened to me at the hospital. I got
That
robbed by
can
3
happen
folks.
anywhere.
Yeah.
We
So
had,
what they did, I was
Watson
sticking a
had a
statement of a
traffic
victim.
stop.
Yeah.
Watson had a traffic stop. People came up behind her during the traffic stop while giving a ticket and held her up.
That's what happened with me.
Yeah, it can happen anywhere. That's why our heads have to be on a swivel at all times.
Yeah,
if we're in a
especially on
populated
traffic
area.
stops,
You
yeah.
get around the MDT in a crowded area like that.
For me, when it comes to a traffic stop or a statement, I try to pull people away and put myself in a position where I have a view of my surroundings. Where
Indoors
people
are
can't
really
come up
good too as
behind
well.
me.
Yeah, indoors, and then have your back toward the inside of the lobby, senior buns, so nobody can creep up behind you. You can see.
If
them
I
coming
need
in.
if I need to say, hey, hold on just one moment, and put my MDT down so I'm aware of what's going on around me. I'll tell them to
man.
wait. Just
Now,
give me
you know
one
what's
moment.
Funny? You know what's funny? I actually positioned myself in a way with my I went up against the wall, but I wasn't completely up. I was like this far away from the wall. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, like perpendicular to the wall, basically.
Yeah, so I was here. I did intentionally go down and have my back to the wall, so I could see the street in my peripheral.
Corwin, could you speak up?
Oh, sorry. So I could see more area in my peripheral, right? As opposed to like if I'm here, I can't see shit in my peripheral. At least here I could see a little bit more, right? Where I'm looking this way and I can see a little bit more of the sidewalk and whatnot.
Right.
But I wasn't all the way up against the wall. So that's
What's up, more lazy? How are you? What's going on? What's good?
If I'm here, then they can't creep up behind me neither, So now I just got to make sure to
I wouldn't beat up yourself too much about it. Like I said, just learn from it. There's gonna be a lot of things that happen in the future. I'm just glad you're okay, like I said. And if you have any questions, more than happy to answer them.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it. And I was just trying to do everything by, go through the step-by-step process of, hey, I see something, I pull out the gun. I didn't even shoot yet. I was waiting until they tried to strike me or something. I think I just
That's
got,
a good
like I said,
process right
lucky.
there.
I got lucky as shit.
I follow
Just
the
on, like,
process.
100
I see
level.
that I see
That's
something.
what-
I pull
that's how
out my
feel.
gun.
I rolled on them
'Cause it's my God-given right.
I don't even know what happened. I just rolled.
Nah, Corn was 100% right though. If you see something and you're, especially if you're alone or only with one other person, you're in a group of people.
Because at that point,
pull
I
out
was
your
like,
lethal.
okay, he's coming
But
for me for sure.
it's
They try to kill you. You put them down.
Yeah,
Simple
like
as
what?
that.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Then they gotta protect yourself and the folks out there from evil that could come out
Damn.
of nowhere, especially senior buns.
I am cooked. I'm getting the
Yeah.
caffeine in the old system.
All right.
Guys,
anything
Grinch is
else we
gone.
talk about because we
What's up,
definitely
Beef?
need to patrol the city. I hope PD's here.
Well, that's why I'm
yeah.
back here. I got scared.
All right. Let's
Oh,
go back up
I-
McNulty. What's going on?
I got a question for you, Slacks. Judge Adams asked if judges could have a camera, so that they can take pictures of like the courtroom and stuff.
I
How
don't
do
got
we
an
feel
issue with
about
the
that?
camera. How do you have an issue with that?
Do we have cameras?
Yeah, we do. And binoculars as well.
Oh fuck yeah. Shut the fuck up. Oh, let's go. Why is this bitch so goddamn expensive? Bro, we're gonna get our shit rocked. What the fuck? You gotta be, man. I'm actually getting fucked out here. What the hell, man? What the hell?
I don't think we should be handing them out a lot yet till we figure out what the
I mean, they're cameras.
what the availability of them are. Yeah, but they're police equipment, right?
Correct. Yes.
So
Yeah, I mean, I would only ask for the for Judge Adams because he's a government employee. It's not like a random Joe Schmo on the street.
yeah, I think at most judges, I don't think we should be handing them out to anybody else. Like EMS, any other government job, I don't think we should hand them out to them.
Okay.
We might be limited on them too.
All right. Anything else we talk about?
McNulty briefed me on it very quickly. Are we to not do anything regarding hunters at the moment per the fact that we don't have any DOJ?
There's no laws against it, so
I was gonna
They
say
still need a weapon license though to carry a weapon.
they don't.
So they don't need a weapon license to carry a hunting rifle.
Oh yeah, about that.
that's what I wanted to know.
Well, here's the thing: is just because they can buy it, does it mean that it's legal?
Well, I guess to go over. So myself and Ms. Archer went and talked to Nino Chavez earlier.
Oh God.
And Nino kind of gave us a rundown of because he's, I guess, leading the Hunters Guild or something. I don't know what it is.
What?
I mean, this man has damn near 10 jobs in the city.
What the fuck?
But he's doing hunting shit up there, and he told me and Miss Archer that the gun is it's very. He said no normal person would go and take that gun and shoot any other civilian, right? Like, they probably wouldn't do that. However, if you have some damn crazy ass psychopath that tries to shoot somebody, that gun is so damn heavy and hard to maneuver that trying to shoot a human who's moving like a human is probably going to be incredibly difficult. They can probably fire it off.
I understand what you're saying, but here's what I'm saying.
The problem
they don't
is
have
that it still can be used to hold people up.
What I'm saying is that is a firearm, and they are in possession of it. Therefore, it's criminal possession of firearm if they don't have a license for it. There is no charge to charge them with.
I really
using
gotta.
it for
I
hunting,
really gotta
because there is
throw.
nothing around hunting, and it has to be a crime.
I'm gonna
for
scream.
Using it to commit a crime in the
I'm gonna
commission of a
scream.
crime to charge them for the use of it. But the possession
I
of
have
it
to forget
is
the
a crime
past.
without a license.
It's one of those things where you take it to a bench trial and see what happens, because there's no law against having a hunting rifle, but at the same time, there is a law against having a rifle without a weapon license.
And the fact that there's no current legislation regarding weapons licenses, we don't have anything specifically written about it.
Correct.
Well,
Only, yeah.
So
Criminal possession is the only charge you have.
Also, this is something else that we heard from Mr. Chavez.
I'm gonna talk to a judge.
Mr.
I think
Chavez
I'm just
did
gonna be the one to go
mention
talk to a judge.
That the hunting rifles are the locals aren't. Sometimes they're a lot smarter than the people in the city are, and other times they're a lot dumber than the people in the city are. And one of those times is with firearms. He was saying that a local might believe that is a firearm that could severely injure them, which is reasonable. And if they were trying to get, trying to
Yo, I have a
rob
calculator?
local, then they
Nice.
could likely do that with that.
Hold on.
However,
I
It's a
see,
firearm.
I see. So
Right. At the
here's
end
the
of the
thing,
day,
though,
it's a
Turner.
firearm. That's it.
Fight your argument, okay? You're saying that possession of that would equate to what? Is it class 1? Is it class 2?
Correct.
Is it class 3? Oh, it doesn't state. Well, how do you know a hunting rifle is class 1 though?
Because it's a weapon, and they don't have a proper license for it.
But it's also it's a
But-
scoped weapon, and isn't it the caliber of the bullet? Isn't it really big or something?
Specifically, Class 3 says excluding hunting rifles,
Right.
purchased at a sporting or survival store.
In Polito.
Class 2
places.
specifies it as an MP5 or shotgun or automatic firearm, so it doesn't fall
Right.
into that. It is a firearm, and in which would fall under
Right,
class 1, and they don't have a license for it.
You don't have a class for the firearms in our legislation, though, right? What is class 1? What is class 2? What is class 3? It says in
It's
class
defined
3,
in
though.
the charge.
Right, but so shouldn't it fall under class 3 then?
No, because it specifically states excluding hunting rifles purchased at the sporting and survival store in Paleto.
Right, but what is a class 1 firearm?
It is a firearm, period.
But what does it state that, though? Shouldn't that be defined in
This is a
legislation?
weapon without a proper license, or a weapon which is not
This is
registered
like when
to the
mom and
individual
dad fight
possessor.
over nothing.
I don't believe it needs to be in legislation. It's spelled out already on there.
I disagree. I think that could be fought easily.
I feel like this is something that we need to like do our due diligence and speak to a judge about. Given the fact that there is a charge for criminal possession of a class 1 firearm, but the fact is that there is no legislation regarding firearms or licenses. It would be good to get the DOJ's opinion at least on how to proceed.
I think this is clear cut. It's a firearm. They're in possession of it. They don't have a license.
I think you would lose in court, honestly.
Here,
How?
I have
How would I
one.
lose in
I'll be
court?
right back.
Because I think you're not pressing the right charge. Why?
They are in
You're
possession
placing the
of a
hunter rifle-
firearm.
Right, but is
It's
it
a
class
generic
1? Is it
charge.
class 2 or class 3? Somebody
It's
with
a
an
firearm,
RPG?
period. You want to
Would
lose
you-
a charge for charging someone with a lesser charge. It's like charging someone with assault and battery instead of assault with a deadly weapon. It's a lesser charge. That is the least
This is
charge.
insane.
that
This
does
is.
fit.
Why doesn't it say possession of firearm? Why say class 1 then?
Because they have classes, right? It's a way to
So-
define
Right,
it
so it
easier,
goes
right?
in
So-
categories, right?
Can I suggest something? Can I suggest something?
that?
So
I actually agree with Turner.
the hunting guy showed up today, and everybody probably got really excited about it because it was a brand new activity to do, and didn't consider the fact that they may have an illegal weapon, technically. If we are going to do something about this, might I suggest that we give them the option to turn in that weapon before destroying their chances of ever getting a weapons license in the future because they potentially made a mistake.
I mean, for me, I would need legislation to come in to even process somebody.
To
right?
nowhere.
So, I
Thank
mean,
you for the
I would
42
charge
bucks.
somebody all day long. Class 1.
for having a hunting rifle?
Absolutely.
There is so much. Oh my
mean-
god.
Firearms, sir.
No, I don't disagree with that. But my thing is, why didn't it stay just criminal possession of firearm?
What is it?
That's
what
what
does
it
say?
is.
But it throws it in categories, right?
No,
And
the
class
title.
3
The title does, but not the
To
definition.
nowhere. Thank you for the 42
Possesses a
bucks.
weapon without a proper license or weapon which is not registered to the individual. It has nothing to do with class in the definition of it. The title does not define what it is, right? What's included.
Right, I'm reading the penal code, right? So it's possesses a weapon without a proper license, weapon which is not registered to the individual processing it. So, I mean, everybody who's hunting right now could be charged with now, technically speaking, if what you're saying is true.
Absolutely. So, do we want people who are have no experience with weapons for firearms to be walking around with hunting rifles?
I just don't know why it says possesses a weapon instead of firearm. Wouldn't that be easier if it says possesses a firearm without a proper license or a firearm which is not registered to the individual? Wouldn't that place everything
Okay,
in the same?
to play devil's advocate then with you, then what's considered a firearm? Right? Why is that not in
A
legislation?
gun?
But it's not in legislation.
Wouldn't a weapon be a knife?
That's a good point.
A weapon could be a knife, yeah.
So can you charge somebody with a class 1?
But is there a license for a knife? No. There's only a license for a gun. Firearm
Okay, so
license.
I missed a few seconds of the conversation because I went to get one of the hunting rifles.
This
if y'all wanna
is
see it.
so good. I love this
Yeah, okay,
because
look.
I would never charge somebody with
So-
a class 1 firearm
Here, I will
for having
pull it out here.
A class 1 should work.
Charlie 276.
Holy hell. I think it's bigger than you.
Yeah, this is big as shit. So
Okay.
There's
It's
that.
just not loaded.
Now, of course.
Don't point at us, though, still.
$5 that thing is loaded.
Yep.
Well,
Not
now
loaded,
it is
you're
if it
fine.
wasn't.
Jesus.
You just chambered around.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Anybody have any?
Son of a bitch!
What the hell?
Come on!
Jesus.
Put it
I'm sorry,
down.
I'm so sorry. Did I hit you?
It's okay. I know that was very shocking when he shot that gun.
That made me. What the hell, Cletus? Look what you did. You left the whole.
Oh, and not.
Cletus, you're not helping this.
What the fuck was that?
Well, shit, I guess it was loaded.
Fucking hole. What kind of rounds are?
It's a 7.62 by 39. It's a big.
You know, I think I'm just gonna go to the courthouse and talk to a judge, and I'm gonna not be here for the DAP points.
Okay. This motherfucker shot a fucking.
Charlie 2, 23, look at the library.
Dispatch 125, show me back in service. We're just gonna get the fuck out of here. Wow, that was an intense one. I agree with the class 1 charge. I don't like the idea of here's the thing. We're gonna go do our own testing right now. I'm gonna go do my own testing. We're gonna go do our own research. I'm not charging anybody with a class 1 until we have legislation. I actually somewhat have some disagreements. Dispatch 12576 to the courthouse. I'm gonna go talk to a judge. I'll be 10-6 for roughly 5 mics. Here's the thing. They're all arguing, but the only one who actually has the an honest opinion about the hunting rifle should be flopping that circle. I don't know. Oh my God, perfect.
When are those taking place? Just out of my morbid curiosity.
Tomorrow, usually around when I'm around. Hello.
Gotcha.
Hello. How you guys
Flop.
doing? Hello. Good to see ya.
Good. Look, Flop, if you're gonna yap our ears off, and by yap I mean mostly talk to Crane, I'm gonna gouge the state for lawyer pay.
All right.
I'll be back, Flop. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
I'll hold off on my question.
Please hold on, Flop. Please. Hold
I
on,
won't.
please,
I won't say
Flop.
anything. No more words. Crane, is that you?
Mm-hmm.
You're looking great. Holy shit.
Thanks. That's what
You
sobriety will
age.
do to you.
Yeah, you age like fine wine. That's a good thing.
Yeah, the drinking probably made me look older.
I hear drinking helps. Isn't it like a stress
Jeez,
reliever or something?
Calm down, man.
No, that's
Calm
like
down.
that's like
Oh.
some red wine once a month in Italy or something.
Yeah, that's fair.
You do
that
my
ain't,
legal
you know,
obligation real quick.
Driving at 1/4
Lawyer.
constantly while drinking whiskey. Not that I ever did that.
No, me neither. Alcohol, that's a thing of the past. Never once. Anyway, I come with a question you guys have probably gotten like a dozen times today.
Well, is this about hunting, you motherfucker?
We just had a big family fight in the PD, and I walked away from it so I can come to a source of reasoning.
Was there another shootout in the armory?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna bullet point my question, save 15 minutes. 1, aware, no legislation at the moment. 2, hunting technically legal because there's nothing stopping anyone. Aware of that, no problems there.
One sec, Flop.
No, you're good. You're good.
Well, the people can own a hunting rifle without a gun license. Okay, what more do you want?
That is exactly why I'm here. We just
what more
had.
did you want, Flop?
Wait, see, I agree with you. I think that a hunting rifle should be separate from the weapons license, but because we have no legislation, there's a big fight happening currently in the PD.
Okay, do you not have people around that could use logic and common sense like me and apparently half of you can? Look, Flop,
I agree with you.
I'll spell it out, Flop, since you can't seem to get it through the head of the other officers, if you agree. I'll spell it out for you since you can't seem to get it through the head of the other officers. Yeah, there's no legislation. Yeah,
what's up, Barry? Think of the
there's
pride.
none of that, blah, blah, blah. But how about this, Flop? How about you as current LEOs use logic and reasoning? The ammunition checks whether I have a weapons license before I buy the gun. The guy who sells the hunting rifle up north, he does not give a fuck. I don't want to say ipso facto, because I will admit it is still a little bit of a gray area. But I think that fact alone, and when we consider how the ammunition sells their guns compared to whoever the fuck this is, I haven't seen the guy yet, by the way. Whoever the fuck this guy is and whatever store he runs up north, he very clearly doesn't care about his business potentially getting shut down for criminal sales of firearms. So I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
I feel like you took this in a 180. Are you saying that you think people should be charged with criminal possession?
No, I'm saying it's still technically a gray area, but I'm saying because you don't need a weapons license to buy it, it's very clearly not being checked. The fact that ammunition checks if you have a gun license and then it denies you the purchase of a pistol tells you what, Flop?
I mean, it tells you that obviously there is some leniency in terms of, I guess, the due process of.
I'm saying the guy up north doesn't check if you have a weapons license, so it's probably not a requirement.
That's sort of where I'm going with this, because I just had, now respectfully speaking, I'm gonna save who was in the fight, but I'm gonna tell you,
Captain Slacks.
And
is the shift 3 captain around, Turner?
Cannot confirm nor deny.
Are they on opposite? They gotta be on opposite. If two captains agreed, that would be the policy. So they're on opposite ends.
Well, there's a reason why I didn't butt into the conversation, and there's a reason why I said fuck this, and I'm walking here to get the actual answer.
What
I would argue that one, we are currently awaiting legislation. We know legislation is coming
in like 2 weeks, probably.
Yeah,
coming is a very loose term, Flop.
I'm not doing shit with anybody who has a hunting rifle.
Can you even tell if someone like is it on their backs, or do they like stuff it in a duffel bag and you have no idea?
I think they stuff it in a duffel bag, to be honest.
Okay, well that makes it a little bit trickier to begin with, anyway. But
yeah.
Look, which side is Slacks on all this?
Well, to be blunt, he's on, I'm gonna say, our side with this.
Yeah, okay.
But there was a disagreement, and some people felt very, strongly that, oh well, it's, it's a class 1 weapons charge, and the big question that came up is, okay, what determines a hunting rifle to be a class 1? And the comment of possess a weapon without a proper license came up. And the rebuttal was, well, people could have a knife. Would that not be a class 1 then? And then it came up with, not registered, no proper license, and a bunch of other stuff. So by the letter of the law, I could understand why people would think this could be illegal.
Wait, are you saying the proper license is for your argument or against it?
I'm saying the proper license would technically be against our argument in terms of people being charged for not having a hunting license currently.
It possesses a weapon without. Oh, I see. Without the. I mean, I could handle. I could solve this real quick. Hang on. I need to see if this might fuck my.
Oh no! What have we done? What have I done?
Hang on, I gotta wait and confirm with Crane here. I might stand up for my morals to help you all out.
Okay.
Give me a sec.
Listen, I didn't want to say anything, but I think out of everybody in that shit show circle who was kind of for and against this bullshit, I was the only one with reasonable logic that should have an answer on this. And yet no one asked me the fucking question at all. So instead of making myself look like a fool and add into the dog pile of debate, I decided to drive here and talk to the people that actually would have an answer and would be willing to listen to an actual conversation.
I mean, look, I think it's legal, because why would he sell it to you otherwise? Like, I hate to be so blunt about those types of arguments, but ammunition doesn't sell you a gun. That guy does. Very, very clearly, that one gives a fuck about a weapons license, one does not. I think that you should just be arresting the guy up north if you think he's committing a crime and selling all these hunting rifles illegally to people without licenses.
See, I would think similarly that if we actually felt that this guy was doing something, I'm going to use the word negligent. I would say we should barricade the door in and shut it down pending investigation. But we don't. So yeah, I don't know.
I mean, Crane's probably on the phone about that now.
I'm gonna laugh if he is.
I would bet he is.
I would bet you he probably is.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like I bet he's talking to one of the captains.
Oh, I guarantee it. I guess anyway, I guess outside of that, Mullen, how have you been? You been good?
Yeah, no, I'm running for head of the bar. I've been good.
You're also running for head of the bar. Okay.
Hey, who do you know that's running? I know of Adams and Fitzpatrick.
You would be great. I ran into Reggie.
Is Reggie might even an attorney?
I don't know, to be honest.
All right, I'll get back with you.
Is this about? Was your call about the hunting rifle, Crane?
Yeah.
I told.
Well,
hey,
shit. Guess
Crane,
why I'm here.
Crane, if I get convicted of possession of a Class 1, will that mess up my my candidacy?
I don't know.
I really want.
Yes, it would. But well, no, it's a misdemeanor.
Because it's a misdemeanor.
No, it wouldn't. But I still don't know how I'm dealing with all that. I have a million thoughts, and I'm not.
I'll be honest, Crane. I thought about shitstorm real hard, forcing the issue and just declaring over 311 I'm in possession of a hunting rifle without a license and baiting Captain Turner into arresting me. You could solve it real quick in a bench trial.
I would hate you for that.
You would hate me? Come on, Crane.
Jesus.
I gotta stir one more time.
I am not in a position to answer that question today.
No, you're good.
And there are a million reasons that is the case that you should both be well aware of.
Yeah.
Like, for example, if I run down the logical train of hunting, okay, the way we treated it in the past before the collapse was that you need a weapons license because it was considered a firearm. The problem was that the fella still. Yeah, you did.
Oh, did you? Oh, my bad.
Yes, you needed a weapons license. You could still hunt with a knife because someone else you could place your bait and someone else could shoot for you if you didn't have a weapons license.
I remember that.
So then you could harvest and still engage in the act of hunting without a weapons license. So, yes, you needed a weapons license to possess that firearm. Now we're in a position, however, where I'm not in a position where I'm going to issue people weapons licenses. So I am now stuck where I have all these hunting rifles, by Turner's count, 100 of them out on the streets. And as far as I'm aware, they don't have any serials on them. So
that's standard, yeah.
Now I am in a position where I could issue some kind of proclamation saying you have 1 week to come getting a hunting license. And because the guns have these fancy new age safety triggers that don't allow you to shoot people with these guns, that we do not require a weapons license for them, just a hunting license, because again, they only function on animals.
Yeah.
However, even if I try to enforce that regulation, I can't prove whose hunting rifle is whose because there's no serial. There's also no evidence to show, who's shooting what gun. So I need to talk to the manufacturers of those firearms, as well as some other folks, and I cannot answer these questions today. So
That's
at
what
the
you
very
get.
least, it will be tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what you get when you mass produce smooth barreled guns, I guess.
Yeah.
I just,
Sorry, go ahead.
I'll say, you know what I'll say. I've been broached this question multiple times today as well, and my logic was simply, look, the fact that ammunition checks your weapons license and denies you a gun, but this guy up north doesn't, it's still a gray area, but I think that pushes it towards hunting is okay until we get legislation in with the gun.
I also know that laws are coming in and out, and Crane, honestly, I'm not here to bombard you. I just sat in a circle of about 6 people yelling at each other, and I walked away because I think out of everybody in that circle, I'm the only one who maybe has a reasonable explanation for that answer, and no one asked me the question, so I decided, fuck it, instead of sitting here and listening to people complain for another 20 more minutes, I'm going to go down to the courthouse and just go talk to the source. I figured you've already been bugged about it. I'm not here to try and, dig an answer out of you. I didn't expect to get an answer out of you today.
I told Turner if someone points a hunting rifle at me, I'm punching them in the face.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
It is a heavy stick of wood.
That's fair. Okay. Well, I'm not pushing for any change in legislation or anything this current second. I'm going to kind of keep an eye out up in the hills, but I'm not going to charge anybody personally until we kind of get a little bit more clarification. I feel like it would be weird to use this, I'll call it a grace period, to charge people while we already have word that the DOJ is working on potential changes and adding legislation.
I'll put out an announcement right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think my logic, while not sound, is good enough until the election or legislation or whatever gets in place for all this.
I agree with you. Okay. Like I said, not looking to bother, not looking to butt in.
You did.
Yeah, I did. I know. I apologize. I'm gonna leave my business card here. If you have any questions regarding it, I'm gonna be kind of going up into the hills and just checking, talking to people, seeing how they feel about it. Doing my due diligence, but I do appreciate your guys' time. I'm probably gonna get back out there because we're a little limited in capacity today. Oh.
There we go.
Noted.
Oh.
There you go.
All right. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I appreciate it. I'm sorry to come barging in. I just didn't want to listen to that bickering back and forth anymore at the PD. It was driving me up the wall.
I know what side Kian was on.
Oh boy. All right.
Hey, Crane, you should go file a complaint
What's
against
a
that
synonym
man.
for moron?
M-O-R-O-N. Are you saying
No,
spell or
synonym.
synonym? Oh, synonym.
Imbecile,
No,
idiot.
in a nice way.
Your parents were related before they were married.
Dunce.
Daft.
All right. I'm gonna leave you guys be. I'm sure you're busy. I will.
That good?
Any EMS able to attend that most recent
Hello.
911?
See there. See, he took mine. He took mine.
He took both of ours.
I've been mine was first. I've been chosen. I've been chosen. All right. Well, I just came back to clock in after
Your parents were related before they were married. You daft.
I'm going back out there myself.
They're all good, I assume.
Holy shit. Take care. Good to see all of you. Yeah, I ain't afraid. We're just gonna really quickly throw that one in the old.
876 Muir Park.
121, we're gonna have a car stop. We're gonna be eastbound on Hardwick Avenue, just east of Las Lagunas Boulevard. Behind a tow truck, license plate's gonna be yellow, dill pickle, 204, dill pickle Coca-Cola.
See what happens when you just let it go and you go talk to the source. Because the reality is this. There's no reason to fight or debate over the answer to a question when the answer to the question is like a quarter mile away from the fucking police department. There is no reason to be up fighting about the legality of the rifle after the DOJ themselves stated, we are working on laws and legislation. We have no reason to try and bend in good faith the law when we know the DOJ is attempting to catch up. Because honestly, I disagree with everybody who was debating. I think the right answer there should have been, this is a waste of time. We have 5 cops that are maintaining an entire city right now. Instead of complaining about this, we should probably go speak to a judge and just get an actual answer out of somebody. And that is exactly what Flop did. And within 10 minutes, got a fucking answer. Anyway, to Polito, I'm gonna go do my research. That is an RP drama. It's not about RP drama. It's the fact that Flop, jaded and experience in the field, was not asked or questioned about anything regarding his time in the Rangers. And how maybe, hey, Flop, you know, based on your experience, how do you feel this should be handled? Maybe the guy in the room who had an answer would have turned around and given the answer, but instead, the answer that Flop got was to be ignored, which is fine. Flop's not upset about that, but Flop, from a character stance, would have said, this isn't worth my time. I'm not even gonna try and voice this. I'm just gonna go to the fucking source, to people who actually know what's going on. So. Ooh, what the fuck? Whoa. Why does it sound like a telephone's going off? Oh, that was the song. Where am I going? I forgot. I have to go to Polito. So I'm so used to doing my runs. It's more drama to just sit there arguing. That's what I'm saying, though, is that I agree with you. There's a time where drama is good, but what I'm saying is Flop as a character would not indulge in that type of drama, considering it directly is impacted on his experience as a police officer for 2 years, and not a single person decided to ask him a question. And to Flop, there's no reason for him, from a character stance, to dig any deeper than to just walk away from the conversation and go have a reasonable one with people who are actually going to listen. I think the fact that they debated about it was fine. But I think from a character stance, Flop would not entertain that whatsoever. That's sort of what I'm getting at. If